Hey everyone, Ken George here, and I wanted to do a very quick video to show you the foundation of how it is that we put this program together, why we're so excited about it, and how this is like peanut butter and jelly from the standpoint that we didn't invent fire, we didn't invent the wheel, we didn't invent sliced bread. We're just following in the footsteps of others who have been blazing this trail for quite some time. So first of all, here's a company here called eScript. They're on the West Coast, and as you can see here by their website, they've raised over $450 million that they've been able to give to schools and nonprofits. Again, dine out, shop locally. Now, I mean, it's the same thing that we're doing. And from the standpoint that if we just use a 5% rebate to show you the gravity of what we're talking about here, if you get out a calculator and do the math, for them to have given out $450 million in the time that they've been doing this, literally they've had $9 billion of revenue that has flowed through their programs. They use a lot of grocery stores. It says right here, you shop and our merchants give back. Buy groceries, book a cruise, or dine out to make a difference. So same sort of thing. But again, just chew on that for a minute. If they've given out $450 million, that means they've done $9 billion. And I don't know what percentage they're taking, probably the same that we're doing. But when you think about the standpoint that we're going to take 1% of all that is going to flow through the program, and that you as a territory manager are going to put half of that 1% in your pocket, there's no risk here. It just works. By the way, they've got 45,000 nonprofits that are part of their program. Here's another company called Benefit Mobile, and if you download their app, you will open it up. In fact, let me go ahead and show you exactly what their app looks like. So here we are inside of the Benefit Mobile app, and this is really the closest thing to what we're doing that you can actually look at right now. In fact, I would have this on my phone. Here, the icon is right here. Okay, Benefit. I would not show this to nonprofits, but what I would do is I would show this to small businesses because this is going to be a great selling point. It's going to be something that you're going to be able to sell against. That being said, when you go inside of the app, they've got retailers. So they've got 160 plus national brands. So there's Airbnb, Albertsons, Amazon, AMC Movie Theater, American Airlines, Apple, iTunes, Applebee's, Banana Republic, Barnes & Noble, Belk, Best Buy, Bonefish Grill, Burger King. It's all in alphabetical order, obviously. And they've got, CVS Pharmacy, Delta Airlines. What I'm really looking for is right there, Domino's Pizza. When you go out and you go out into the community and you're talking to businesses, when you walk into a pizza place, you're literally going to be able to say, look, we've already got Domino's that's part of the program. They're making an 8% rebate. We've also got Papa John's. They're down lower because it's obviously alphabetical. Papa John's is going to be at a 5% rebate. That being said, it's huge because if I already have Papa John's and I already have Domino's, then the real question is, when I go out here and get 100 nonprofits with 100 members each, and I've got 10,000 people that are being told where to go get pizza, do you want your business on that list? Either you do or you don't. Now, if you don't, realistically, I'm going to go see your competitors, and they're going to want to do it because it only makes sense. Who doesn't want 10,000 motivated people coming and ordering pizza from here every single time? And let's face it, I would much rather order from Joe's Pizza than Domino's Pizza. So get in where you fit in, Mr. Customer. But literally, that's what you've got here is you've got a whole bunch of retailers. Then on the other side, you've got beneficiaries. You can see that I've selected the Salvation Army as my organization. They're raising money for hurricane relief. Right here, it looks like they've raised $425 so far this month. So that's a beautiful thing, and that is the whole crux of what is going on with this program. that we've got not only nonprofits, schools, nonprofits, life expenses. We not only have retailers, but we've got beneficiaries. The only other stuff inside of the app is your payment method. You can you can buy a gift card and send it to somebody else. You've got your receipts, and that's really what's going on inside of this app. Ours is the same. The only difference is instead of only having the national retailers, we're also going to have the local brands. So get in where you fit in, but this is going to give you a visual of exactly what is going on with the program. So these people have got 7,000 nonprofits that are part of their program, doing exactly the same thing that we're looking at doing. Again, we didn't invent the concept, we're just making it better and providing you with an opportunity. Here's another organization. They've got a bunch of grocery stores. In fact, this is, I believe this is the biggest, oldest organization that does this sort of thing, and you can see where their thing has grown to. But again, you also see that they don't have any local brands. These are all of the national brands. So we're going to have the national brands, we're going to have the local brands as well. And these are the reasons why we have so much confidence going forward with this program. Now, there's one other thing I want to show you. You may have heard of the grocery store called Kroger. Kroger actually has a community rewards program, and with their community rewards program, they give out, in rebates, they give out $900,000, I think it is. Kroger will pay up to $900,000 on a quarterly basis to participating organizations based on their percentage of spending as it relates to the total spending of all participating Kroger community rewards organizations. So the lowest that someone's going to get is $25 is the lowest that an organization is going to get for the quarter. They're showing you here that Kroger limits a participating household's earned contribution to a maximum of $3,000. Kroger limits a participating organization's earned rewards to a maximum of $50,000 for the quarter. Here's the neat thing about their program. Kroger, being the largest grocery store in the country, if you are in Alabama, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, blah, 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 Michigan, look right here. You've got oh no, that's the store list. That's not what I want. Let's see, I guess not all of them have it, but some of them do. Right here, Ohio, Eastern Indiana, Northern Kentucky. View participating organizations. Yeah, so these are nonprofits that signed up to a rebate program with a grocery store. There's 236 pages worth of nonprofit. I went through that page too fast. 236 pages worth of nonprofits here. So, I mean, hopefully this gives you an idea of the local nonprofits, national nonprofits that are out there that are interested in a rebate program that's going to have people going out there and doing something as natural as going to Starbucks, ordering Domino's, or going to the supermarket. And literally what's happening here is they're going to get a kickback every single time that happens, right? So all we have to do is call the church of this, the church of that, the church, 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 church, some other group, Senior Services, Art Museum, Art and Technology Center, Art Association, Association for the Blind, Astronomical, Cincinnati Attack, the Ballet, the Baseball Club, Church, the Black Theater Company, the Book Society, the Boys Choir, the Catholic Women's Association, the Center for Autism, on and on and on and on and on. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. 236 pages, or whatever that number was, times 40-something organizations. Let me get my calculator. Okay, so there are 223 pages times, there's like 45 on each page. Okay, here's a list of 10,000 nonprofits that are in those areas that have agreed to participate inside of a program where they are going to get rebates from people going out and doing their shopping. It's also my understanding that these organizations need to re-up every single year. But every quarter, these people are getting a check, a minimum of $25 and a maximum of $50,000. So, elementary school. So look at this town, Mariemont, the chapter DAR, whatever that is, the elementary school, the high school, the junior high school, some other group in that town. That's obviously a small town because I live in Ohio and I've never heard of it. And you've got all the schools that are involved, which means Mr. Pizza Place. Not only are these people going to Kroger because it's going to make money for their school, but I'm sending them to Pizza Hut or to Domino's and to Papa John's. Do you want to be on that list? Because the local schools, that's where they're sending them. And this just goes on and on and on. If you are in these areas, here are 10,000 nonprofits that you can go and get to easily sign up for your program. So now all you need to do is go out there and get the businesses. Hey, Mr. Business Owner, I'm Ken, out here with Loyalty Central. Yeah, I need to talk to the person that's in charge of promotion. You see, I'm here on behalf of the local schools, the churches, and the nonprofits in the area. We've got access to 10,000 of them. Now, let me go back to my calculator. If I've got 10,000 nonprofits, and if schools, how many families are at the high school? 1,000? 2,000? How many at the elementary school? 500? How many at all these churches? Let's just say that each organization has 100 people. Mr. Business Owner, I have got 1 million people in the area, 1 million, that are going to go shopping wherever we tell them inside of this app. Why? Because in Xenia, the community theater, the food pantry, the band boosters, the Christian school, the Community Schools Foundation, the Firefighters Association, the Hardball Club, the High School of Chemistry, the vocal ensemble at the high school, the volleyball boosters at the high school, some other Christian school in the same town, the YMCA in that town, as well as a second YMCA that's in that town, right? All of those are in the same zip code. And their organizations are going to be sending them in your direction. Oh my goodness. Look at this town that I've never heard of in Ohio called Yellow Springs. The Art Council, the class of 2013 is raising money. The class of 2014, the Children's Center, 2015, 17, 18, 19, and 20, all raising money, along with whatever that is, and the Senior Center. They're all raising money. YMCA. People, come on! Look how freaking simple this is! This is not rocket science! Oh, look at this list. Phone numbers. Ha! Ooh, you know what this is? This is actually a duplicate. So you know what this is? This was a spreadsheet. There's not 10,000 groups in this list. There's 5,000 groups in this list. And if you were to print this out, you would have to take this page right here, which has got the phone number, and then you'd have to match it up with the other information. But look at this. It's telling you who signed up. The school, the athletic department, the church, school, civic group, school, other, church, athletic, civic group, church, civic, other, civic, school, church, athletics, education, other, school, athletics. I mean, do we have to go on and on and on? If you're not excited now, go get another job. It's really that simple, because we're about to fly with this thing and I don't really have any time for nonsense. We're looking for people that are going to go out and put out a full-time effort people who 2 years from now are going to be making a 6-figure residual income. That is 6 figures. That's $100,000 a year that is coming into your bank account before you leave the house. If that's not what you're interested in doing, go do something else. If you're thinking, oh, well, I sell credit card processing and I want to sell this too. Yeah, you're going to go out and have a little bit of success, but you won't start having success until we have the national brands, because you won't be going out there getting enough businesses and enough nonprofits to make your thing work. We are looking for people who are going to go out and put out a full-time effort and make full-time money and earn full-time rewards. If that's you, then you know what you need to do. Inside of the website, right, the training website, the www.st4bullseye.com, right, in the gift card tools section, here's everything you need to be able to go out and start making money. The appointment setting script, there's a couple of sample flyers, the business sign-up form, the business sales pitch, the nonprofit sales pitch, the commission sheet, the program launch schedule, the territory rep independent contractor agreement, the territory rep outline, the territory rep checklist, right? Get this checklist and do everything on this checklist. We are literally going to start putting ads out, brand new, fresh ads, sales ads, which we have not done yet, right? If you had gotten contacted by us at this point, it's because we just went to the old ads from the old stuff that we were doing and reached out to those people that had applied before. Okay? So if you're in Miami or Orlando, Tampa, if you're in Phoenix or Seattle or Milwaukee, if you're in Kansas City or Little Rock or Boston, if you're in Charlotte or Richmond, Virginia, if you're in Washington, D.C., if you're in Pittsburgh or Cleveland or Columbus or Cincinnati or Louisville or Indianapolis, and you're serious, my suggestion is you go to that territory rep checklist, get your email address, give us a picture so it can go on the website. We need a bio so we can put that on the website. Fill out your independent contractor form and get that stuff in. Because if you don't get that stuff in, we are going to be advertising in your community, and we are going to be getting people that are serious, and then all of a sudden you're going to be, oh my God. You got the opportunity. In fact, the people that are seeing this now got this opportunity before the opportunity actually went live. So if you haven't filled out your paperwork, if you haven't gotten your paperwork in, my suggestion is you get that done now, because when we start hiring hitters that are ready to go, and they go out and scoop up all the businesses in your community, and they scoop up all the nonprofits in your community, well then guess what? The ship has sailed. So we're not talking about risk, we are talking about reward. As long as organizations need money, as long as businesses need customers, this program and programs like this are going to be prolific. So my suggestion is you get here, you start getting your information in, you start studying the information, and you get ready and get out there and claim your territory before somebody else does. That is my story. I'm sticking to it. Have a wonderful day. It is time to rock.